Hi guys, Grudy here, Grudy's Racing Resto. Now, here's a special one that's come in today. This car is a m54b30 car. Flares, 10-inch rim, 235 tyre, stretched front and rear. This was a friend of mine's who passed away. We met through our common love of E30s. There's our early sticker, Grudy's Goon Squad. Yep. This was a import, late 87 318. This was a non-aircon car, tiny radiator, nice little car. So Mr. Damien was same age as me, so I'm nearly 44. He passed away when he was 42. The car's sat for a little while now, and then he made sure the car went to his cousin, and she's now the new custodian. She's going to look after it and love it, just as he did. Let's pop the bonnet and show you what we're talking about. So this car was sitting in a front yard near where my workshop is in northeast of Adelaide. Yeah, and pretty sure the story goes was this was sitting in the front yard. I drove past it, I seen it, and I had a huge yard full of cars, and I just thought, oh, I'll get back to that one, and I didn't. It was about 8 years ago. And in that time, Damien had actually purchased the car. And after that, not long after that, Damien and I met. And loveliest guy. Had a heart of gold. So what we have here is this is an m54b30. This was one of the early ones done here in Australia. Not a lot of people were doing it. There was a few cars that were running around with the M54 in it. This one was fully rewired, has a early alley box EMU Classic in it. This is what started my dealings with RHD, which are about to all come to an end, but we'll do a video on that soon. This was the first street registered M54B30 car in the country with RHD ITBs. It was an absolute nightmare at the start. This is the second set of intake manifolds. This is actually the first set of intake manifolds. These had porosity. Weeks and weeks and weeks went by over Christmas as I built this car, and the second set came out, and in the end, before the second set came out, I'd repaired these ones and put them back on the car. I don't know if he's... yeah, I suppose he's attended to that. But yes, the ITB kits do last if they're set up okay. This one I made a new wheel for because the one that was on it was just dog shit. Yeah, this has got standard E36 style headers. Let's see if we can get in here. It's got a nice exhaust system. It was really, really loud. It's had a new muffler put on the rear. Made 163 kilowatts at the tyre. Goes quite well. Damien's brother Jamie also had a blue 318. They both had the cars at the same time. Jamie's since sold his. And Jamie's was an S50 car. That was conversion number 3. In between them two, I did a M50, which was Hamza's car. That was a nice little car. The S50 car and the M54B30 cars, there was not much difference. The S50 car wasn't faster. The M54 car was probably faster. This car's had BC coils. It's got ultra racing strut braces front and rear. We did a bunch of little stuff. The Mishimoto was supposed to go in the S50 car, and we ended up putting something different in there. I ran a factory S50 radiator because of the oil cooler underneath. Now, this car actually has a Nissan booster. Now this is one of the, like I said, this is one of the early ones. This is actually a Nissan Ute booster and master cylinder. And it works quite well. Did a couple of adapter lines years ago. So what we're doing now is we'll do power steer bottle, power steer soft lines, just guarantee that there's no leaks. Doing clutch master, clutch reservoir, clutch slave. I'm doing a set of Willwoods, so I'll do a video on the Willwoods that we do. The Willwood brake upgrade's quite nice, works quite well. It's just a Dynalite on the front with a 4-piston caliper and a Citroen rotor. But yeah, I've already checked the wheels, there's enough clearance. But yeah, I would really, it's a good day for me. One of my early cars, one of the ones that started all the conversions. The shop had started, but you know what? Until we got this car out there, people still didn't know how easy the M54 would go in. So this car will get lifted a little just because the young lady that's got it is complaining about it scrubbing a little on the rear. So we'll lift the coils up on the rear, probably 10 mil. But yeah, thanks for all your time today, guys. And I know there is people out here that will appreciate them big wide guards and how subtle they are. Yeah. So she's a 330. Yeah, Getrag 240, standard clutch, standard M50 clutch. Has a 346 medium case LSD. Yeah, nice car. If you're doing a twin cam conversion, M54 is where it's at. ITBs, I don't know. They seem to make the power. Just the guy in charge isn't the easiest to deal with when you have troubles. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video on the little e30 that could, because I enjoyed building this car. I actually made no money building this car. I probably spent a bit of money on his car. I might see if I've got some better badges and stuff laying around for it. But yeah, m54b30, Getrag 240, medium case 346 LSD, BBS RS reps in 17x8, 17x10. Yeah. Thanks for your time, guys.